back again. Yeah, Premier League season is back. You know how we do. It's that time of the year. Football season is back in full flow. Yep, we're back. No more boring Saturdays or women. Take your time, chill, relax. Football is back. That means Tommy Green TV is back. Back on your screens, baby. Let's do this. Welcome to Tommy TV, guys. Tommy Green TV, bringing you the latest in Arsenal footballing news and updates. You know the drill. It's a new season. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna follow the Gooners all the way through 38 games with the strength, hopefully, that we'll need to be able to do that. We're gonna follow them through the Carling Cup, everything and anything, transfer news, markets, and all of that kind of stuff. We're gonna follow them through. So it is what it is. We're here. We're ready. Let's roll. Brentford v Arsenal, match day 1, first game of the season, and you people will not give me high blood pressure. That's a fact. Arsenal will not give me a high blood pressure. This is a team that is literally in shambles. You don't know your left from your right. You don't know your right from your left. You don't know your side to your up. In fact, it's like they swore for all of you one by one, man, to be honest. Because first game of the season, and I was expecting a whole lot more, to be honest. Not expecting a lot more in the sense that, oh yeah, how do we put it? I think if you spoke to most Arsenal fans, we would agree that, okay, look, we knew probably that we were in for a game at the end of the day. This is the first time Brentford are in the Premier League. This is the first time that, they're playing against the Premier League opposition in the Premier League. It's a new stadium. So there was that buzz that fans are back in the stadium, that you can expect all of that. But in typical Arsenal fashion, it's like these boys, these managers were unprepared, which I don't understand. It just shows lack of planning, lack of options, lack of just a general awareness, lack of footballing understanding. For me, I just think it's got to a point now where realistically, no matter how many players you buy in this team, no matter how many players are in this squad, you can bring Messi into this squad. As long as there's no planning, there's no direction, this club is not going anywhere. It is that simple. Let's just be honest. The manager, not up to scratch. We're not going to waste this season going, oh yeah, let's trust the process and all this. Screw your process. Screw your process. The manager is not up to scratch. Edu, who's supposed to be dealing with our transfers in and out, not up to scratch. He's another one that's just lost, inexperienced and learning on the job. Because if you are not learning on the job, there's so many players here that are deadwood that needs to go. And we're not in a position where we can dictate the value of that market. Example, Granit Xhaka. You want close to 20 million from him because he had one fine performance, or let's just say 3 fine performances over, the Euros. Over the course of his career at Arsenal, he has been shambolic. Let's just be real. Had good moments here and there where you shoot from 20, 30 yards and we go, whoa! And it has maybe 1 or 2 few games where you literally go, okay, cool, yeah, this is what it is. But in reality, he's not up to scratch. He's just not. And you want to dictate the value of the market. We had a bid from Roma where they said, okay, look, we will pay you 10 million or something like that. You didn't want to take it. Now, what do? You reward failure with a new contract. To make matter worse, the game against Brentford, he became our captain. Excuse me, what? What? He was our captain for the day. So we've now gone back to the nonsense. And he became our captain for the day. Fine, whatever. Edu needs to go. Look, Stan Kroenke is not going to sell. Let's just be real. He's not going to sell. So if he's not going to sell, you have to work with what is there. And you have to work with, okay, how can you make the damage as less as possible? How can you construct this footballing club that is supposed to be one of the best, the top 6 footballing club in the whole of England? How can you construct that into making sure that, okay, look, we don't lose so much value. People still want to come. People still want to play for this club. There's an attraction. Nobody wants to come to Arsenal. Gone are the days when you mention, oh, Maddison wants to come to Arsenal for 60 million. The player will be causing chaos to come to Arsenal. Now, that's not the case. So I look at it again and I just look. A lot of players, a lot of things have to be put in place for this club to be able to move forward. And I'm just hoping that this season we have the energy to be able to do that. We've heard, be excited, trust the process, there are more signings. All of that can still happen, but we will still be where we are. Like I said, it doesn't even matter if you have Messi at the helm. It just doesn't matter. The manager is not up to scratch. The players, on the other hand, are another problem. Because these players, a lot of them need to go. The amount of excuses that has been made for these players is got to a point now where you just have to look and go, okay, what more? Now Ozil and Lacazette and Aubameyang all of a sudden are sick. Okay, in summertime, they're sick. In the first game of the season, we threw all our youngsters into that game, and while I think they did okay, because they were the only bright sparks, your Emil Smith-Rowe, your when Saka came on, Martinelli, they did all right. Lokonga, they did all right. These other players that have been there since Wenger came or the previous Unai Emery, they need to go. Any offer that you can get for these players, you need to take it and let these players go. No club in their right mind is going to pay 20 million for Xhaka. No club in their right mind will do that. No club in their right mind will pay over maybe 15, 20 million for Lacazette. No club in their right mind, even now I'm hearing today, Aubameyang, we want to sell him. But no club in their right on the wages they're on. If you want to offload these players, offload them for the money that is being given, because we are not in a position to dictate the market. It is that simple. We don't have assets that are, price commodities. And at the end of the day, those assets that we're supposed to have, that's supposed to be, what will move us forward, are not moving us forward. These players, look at them. Leno yesterday, get beaten by your near post. It doesn't matter. When you were distributing, saving, you look so shaky. There's no composure. Your new 50 million white signing, he's got the virus of Arsenal now, so he's beginning to do stupid. Is it that, or are they just exploiting the weakness of this 50 million pound player who we've overpaid for, in my opinion? Maybe. And then you look at the back line, it's the same squad, there's no freshness, there's no depth, and it's only a matter of time before these new signings will start to play in such a negative way. The manager doesn't let them express themselves, and we saw that against Brentford. We have a possibility now of going into the season with 0 points from a possibility of 9 games. Because I don't see us beating Man City. That's a given. We might be able to take something from Chelsea, depending on which Arsenal turns up. It's a mess. It's a shambles. What is the direction? Where are we going? How can we improve this season? What is there to hang on to as fans, as players? Because the club is literally lying to us at this moment in time. This is the first game of the season and we're stressed already. We're stressed because we don't know what's happening in the transfer market, where we're going to be at the end of the season. If you ask many Arsenal fans, are we going to be anywhere near the top 6? I can bet you right now they're going to tell you no. So what are we playing for this season? Brentford v Arsenal should have been a given, with all due respect to Brentford. But this is how far we've fallen. and we need to cut our coats according to our sizes. It's ridiculous. Now we've got to pick up and go next weekend against Chelsea and then Man City. Hopefully we can turn up. Hopefully we can make something happen. Hopefully that first game is just a blip. But I just know after 3 games we can't be on 0 point, because if after 3 games we're on 0 point, Arteta, please take your bag and go. At this point, you just need to take your bag and go, because it is just not the one. We can't have the same energy as from last season and carry it on to this season. We need optimism. We need positivity. We need, new, freshness to the season. Is what it is at the end of the day. We go again. We go. We support the lads, whatever. But yeah, guys, land on the channel, like, share, comment. Most importantly, subscribe. We're back again. Football is back. Cancel your dates. Let's get this rolling. Till the next time, let's get it.